The blue light of my phone screen felt like a spotlight, illuminating the betrayal in stark, unforgiving pixels. It was a screenshot, sent by Maya, the newest addition to our 8-year-old friend group, meant for someone else. The chat title, The Inner Circle. And there, plain as day, were my friends, Sarah, Mark, Chloe, Ben, all of them, mocking me. My deepest insecurities, shared in confidence, now bullet points for their amusement. My recent breakup, my job struggles, even the new haircut I was so excited about. Each message a fresh stab. My hands started to shake, the phone almost slipping. I remember the cheap floral wallpaper in my living room, suddenly feeling suffocating. I'd just been with them, laughing at Sarah's terrible jokes, sharing a pizza. They'd looked me in the eye, smiled, asked about my day, all while this secret world existed, a place where I was the punchline. The worst part? A message from Mark. She's so oblivious, it's almost sad. Almost sad. That's what I was to them. I closed my eyes, trying to unsee it, to pretend it was a bad dream. Just last week, Chloe had hugged me, telling me how much she valued our friendship, how I was the only one who truly understood her. I'd believed her. I'd poured out my heart about my fears, about feeling alone, and she'd listened, nodding, offering empty platitudes. That was my moment of false hope, that fleeting belief that at least one of them was real. The memory of her fake concern twisted in my gut, a bitter aftertaste. I didn't confront them, not yet. I just started observing. Every knowing glance, every hushed conversation that stopped when I walked in, every event I wasn't invited to. It was all there, laid bare by that single screenshot. I watched them, these people I'd called family, and saw strangers. Calculating, cruel strangers. The silence I kept was a weapon, sharpened with every fake smile I returned. The first beat of my revenge came at Sarah's engagement party. She loved being the center of attention. I waited until the toasts, until everyone was holding their champagne flutes, until Sarah was beaming, ready for her moment. I stood up, cleared my throat, and instead of a heartfelt speech, I read aloud, word for word, the most vicious messages from the Inner Circle chat, detailing how Sarah had orchestrated my exclusion from her own bridal shower planning, all while pretending to be my confidant. The room went silent, then erupted into whispers. Sarah's face, once radiant, crumbled. Her fiancé looked at her like he'd never seen her before. The second beat was slower, more insidious. I systematically unfriended them all on social media, blocked their numbers, and most importantly, started reaching out to the periphery of our old group, people they'd also subtly pushed away. I shared my story, not with anger, but with a quiet, devastating calm. I showed them the proof. One by one, their other friendships started to fray. The social circles they'd so carefully curated began to shrink, leaving them isolated, just as they'd tried to isolate me. They tried to reach out, to apologize, to explain. I left their messages unread, their calls unanswered. There was nothing left to say. They learned what it felt like to be on the outside, to be talked about, to be shunned. And I watched it happen, from a distance, with a peace I hadn't felt in years. It was over. Some stories stay quiet until they're finally told. If you have a story of your own, visit our profile and send it in. We look forward to hearing from you. Like and subscribe for more stories that nobody admits out loud. Sincerely, Stories.